Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the QZ Show. I'm your host, Quinn Puplo, alongside with NFL analyst, NFL expert, Matteo Zavala.
Thank
Today,
you, Quinn.
our game recaps of Week 7. We'll start out with the first game, Washington at Green Bay. Matteo, what are your takeaways from this game?
Rodgers is the real deal. That's what I could I'm leaving
He's
it there.
been the real deal. Not so.
No,
season?
just like saying, because like people like at the first game saying like, oh, he's trash, he's garbage, he's washed. Yeah. He's the real deal. But this Thursday is going to be a really tough game for him. It will be a tough game for him. But he proved who he is. The Washington team is still struggling to use their special guys. They use Terry McLaurin very well. Gibson's still trying to find himself though.
I think Rodgers has already proved himself. He's the real deal this season by previous games this year. But no, Washington, it could have been a lot closer. They just failed on a fourth down conversions in the red zone. I believe it was 2 or 3. There was one that they
were 1 for 4 for fourth downs.
Yeah, it's bad. Rodgers, he played okay, in my opinion, because he was 27 of 34. You know, he averaged a little over 10 yards per completion. I expect more yards because it's Rodgers. I expect a lot of greatness. Taylor Heineke played okay. Like I said, those fourth down conversions really killed him. It would have been a lot closer, but yeah, I mean, Green Bay.
He kind of took a beating though.
Yeah, he did.
Because he ran the ball a lot. He ran almost for 100 yards. He had 95 yards, and he scored a touchdown passing.
Taylor, right?
Yeah, he threw a touchdown passing, and he just pretty much took a beating. He's kind of like holding his team on the back. But the Washington defense was finding themselves a little bit.
They were, yeah.
Because if they held Rodgers to under 30 points, that's good. That's all they need to do.
Yeah. I think they're still good. It's just their offense is struggling. Sometimes their defense is inconsistent, though.
Mm-hmm.
In this game today, they were pretty okay. I'll say that. But good win for Green Bay. All right, next game. Your Chiefs, man, at Tennessee. What happened? What are the takeaways?
The defense is absolutely can't think of the word for it, but what's something that's really, really bad?
You can't just blame the defense.
I'm not just blaming the defense.
Too.
I'm blaming the decision making of Mahomes.
Yeah.
And I'm blaming the offensive line.
And what about the defense?
Defense, I could talk about that defense all day, but that defense has not done much to stop anyone at all. Like their third downs, they were over 50% of the third downs, first downs. They got 24 first downs for the Titans, and they got a pick off Mahomes.
I'm really surprised because the Titans defense is not that great.
The Titans defense is horrible. Well, not horrible, not good.
I would say average.
Average, but
above average at best. But they really shut down Mahomes in that offense.
A big difference maker was the time of possession. The Titans had 36 minutes in time of possession, and the Chiefs had 23 minutes. That's a 13-minute difference, almost a whole quarter difference.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they killed a lot of clock given Derrick Henry got the ball 29 times, 29 rushes.
Mm-hmm.
A.J. Brown finally showed up for this game, which was huge for the Titans. Ryan Tannehill, he played really well, 21 of 27. And they fooled the Chiefs, too, on that trick play with Derrick Henry passing.
Yeah.
Tight end day. Mahomes, he did struggle, though. He threw a bunch of bad passes.
And he got hurt. He took a bad injury.
Yeah, he should have been benched, though, in the fourth quarter because there was no way they were coming back. What's it called? I kind of agree on the play calling because they're relying on Mahomes and his passing game the entire time. They're not – Andy Reid just wants to pass the ball the entire time. They need to run the ball more, get some more variety, and they have to really change this defense, too, if they want to still be contenders. I still think they're not out of it, but this was pretty bad.
They got to start finding themselves.
Yeah. All right. Next game. We'll do the Bears at Tampa Bay.
Dude, Fields is like a Halloween basket saying like, "Take one, please." He's like that, and the Bucks defense are the kids attacking him.
Yeah.
Fields didn't even stand a chance against his defense. This defense played amazing. Fields threw 3 picks, and he got sacked like 5 times.
Talking about Fields, you think he's overrated right now?
No. I feel like he's put in the wrong system, and he still needs. He still needed more time to develop. I feel like he was rushed.
I agree with both, but I do think he's overrated right now. I think a lot of people are kind of delusional on Justin Fields, thinking that he's going to change his franchise around.
He will.
He does need more time, but he does not look good. He looks terrible.
He will.
His decisions are garbage.
Yeah, but don't forget, he was playing under Matt Nagy. So this game, Matt Nagy's not going to be the coach.
They keep winning some games with Matt Nagy. I mean,
some games because of the defense.
Lucky though,
because of the defense.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert, he played good though.
Another Bears gem.
But the Bucks, they steamrolled them because the Bucks
defense played incredible.
Their defense is elite. Their offense is elite, even with Brown.
Fournette finally finding himself. Fournette always does this. He always sucks at the beginning of the year and then finds himself like at each game and gets better and better pretty much each game.
Well, they have that running back by committee, Ronald Jones, and that sometimes Fournette is pretty inconsistent in some games. They still have Godwin and Evans and OJ Howard. People forget about him. And Brady just keeps dumping the ball to these guys.
Yeah.
They're wide open because they got so many great catchers and good route runners on the team.
JPP is an animal. He's a freak of nature. Yeah. Jason Pierre-Paul with his big hand, big non-existent full hand like that.
Yeah. But I knew the Bears had no chance in this game. You and I both picked the Buccaneers.
I didn't pick the Bucks.
You didn't pick the Bucks?
I picked the Bears because I predicted Nick Foles would play.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play this season, but I knew the Bucks were gonna steamroll them. There was no chance. Bears had no chance in this game. Hopefully they come back next week, and hopefully this loss doesn't destroy their season.
Yeah.
But this loss could be very mentally heartbreaking for Justin Fields. All right. Next game, we'll do the Lions at Detroit or Lions at the Rams.
The Lions had this. The Lions were playing good, playing scrappy. They're playing scrappy, like I said, scrappy.
They didn't have this, but they had a good.
They were in this game. They didn't say had. Yeah. They were in this game, and then Jared Goff blew it.
Yeah, I mean, Sean McVay is a better coach. The Rams have the better roster, better team. But, I mean, I give credit to Dan Campbell and their game plan. Goff got lucky on that first dump-off screen for that touchdown because they were blitzing them. They said they were going to blitz them all day and get a lot of sacks. They had that lucky onside kick. They got an easy 10-0 lead. And then
that fake pass.
Back. Yeah. Rams started coming back, though. Stafford still performing like an MVP.
So is Kupp.
On that run game, though.
Kupp's still phenomenal.
Yeah.
He can't be stopped. Phenomenal. No.
I do give the Lions credit for getting 2 fourth-down conversions on 2 fake punts.
Yeah.
They were in this game, and then Goff threw a couple picks at the end, and that's what ended it. But, I mean, I had the Rams winning this game anyway. Lions are still a pretty good 0-17, though.
So, but teams got to be aware. The Lions are going to keep playing like how they played this past week.
Yeah.
They're going to keep doing those trick plays. They're going to keep trying doing everything they can to get the other team on their toes.
Yeah, Dan Campbell wants to win. He's very passionate. He might create another press conference. All right, we'll do one more game. Bengals at the Ravens.
The Bengals are the real deal.
You think so?
They blew out the biggest competitor of the year, which is
one of the biggest competitors. One of the biggest.
Well, the biggest competitor so far this year, the Ravens.
We'll say the Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase duo is astonishing.
Joe Burrow threw 416 yards. That passing game's unbelievable with them too.
Jamar Chase, not only do I have him as like rookie of the year so far, he might be MVP. I think he should be in discussion for MVP because of how he's playing compared to all these other receivers.
And people were talking bad about their defense. Their defense is playing very, very well throughout the season. Trey Hendrickson is playing up to his contract. People were not expecting this. People were expecting Trey Hendrickson to be a bust player this year after his breakout year, but he's playing great. He's being the anchor of that defense right now. And the Ravens struggled at first a little bit. Lamar was struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too much. But, I mean, honestly, I feel like Latavius Murray was a big X factor to this game that they needed.
The Ravens definitely needed a running back in this game.
Yeah.
They're not trusting Devontae Freeman, Le'Veon Bell, and Williams yet. They didn't even give him that much carries. They trusted Lamar Jackson to run the ball the entire time or throw it. He was inconsistent in the passing game early on. It was close at some point, but then the Bengals started blowing them out.
Mm-hmm.
The ball to Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon coming up in clutch. Bengals, they might be a playoff team. I still don't believe in them just yet. I believe that they're a good team, though. They're a good team
for the future. They're built for the future.
They might get just above 800 or might be like 8-9, 7-win team, but
exactly.
I don't believe them as playoff contenders yet because of the division they're in and because Joe Burrow could be inconsistent in some games because he did get killed by the Bears.
Yeah.
He did. But, yeah. All right, that's going to do it for the recaps for this week. Teo?
Don't forget to follow us on our social medias above. Go check them out. We'll enjoy the follow. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Even comment. We'll enjoy that. And don't forget to buy our merch. Link will be down below. Click any of those links down below. We're on pretty much every podcasting site.
Yeah.
So that'll be it for the night.